Hobby Tuesday. What do we call it? Hobby Stream Live with Byrd and Josh.
Hobby Stream Live Tuesday with Byrd and Josh.
And
Dad is the man with the master plan.
Yeah, StanleyRetro, his first time on the hobby stream.
Yeah, Stan's first time getting to just hang out with us on the hobby stream.
Yep.
Oh, that's
I had a
nice.
model put away that I've been wanting to assemble for a while. It was Jason's, but I liked it a lot.
There's a little shot of Stan.
There's a little shot of Stanley. I gotta send out the notifications. Send it to my wife that says, turn it on.
Spiders. Not particularly a huge fan of spiders, but this thing is amazing.
It is a pretty cool model.
I need to figure stuff out.
The Arachnorok?
Yes.
Yeah, hold it up to your face.
I'll hold it up to my face like that baby crab that I caught.
Yeah. Yeah. It actually kind of looks like the baby crab.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, there's
Focus.
Stanley with an Arachnorok Spider.
Trying to focus on you.
Yeah. It's probably not going to focus. It's fine.
We tried this earlier.
Did you try this earlier?
Oh, well.
Oh, there you go. Now hold it up, Stan. There you go. There's the Arachnorok Spider. So, yeah, let me send out these messages and then we'll get right to it. What are you working on today, Josh?
I'm still working on my squats. I need to get them tournament ready. I really want to start playing more tournaments, and I want my cavalry ready. I'm also working on a conversion for a Vindicare Assassin for my squat list, so I can play with different assassin mixes to see what I really like, what works for my army.
This is what I'm continuing back in on. Stupid Necron terrain, edge highlighting, fucking all of it. Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. So, yeah, this was a mistake.
But it was the only way I thought when I had to do it that I could make it even look like not stupid, but
I don't think there's any way you can make this not stupid, dude. This is...
I swear to God, a good Necron table is still like the holy grail.
And this is one. It's just going to take a while to fucking... This is actually good.
It plays well, which is hard to do in a Necron table. A Necron theme table, you want to keep Necron style shapes.
Yeah.
It just doesn't lend itself to good play.
No. This will be a good one. It's just a pain in the ass to have to paint all this shit.
So what is the detailer work you're doing? You're filling in the blank spaces?
No, a little bit, a couple of blank spaces, but mostly edge highlighting is what takes so long.
So by edge highlighting, you mean you're getting the corners slightly...
I will show you, Stan.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
It really makes the model pop,
So,
but it's such a tedious...
yeah, just go around the entire, every edge. This one got broken, but it doesn't matter. So, yeah, it's got a chunk taken out. Yeah, don't bother. It's fine. It's terrain.
We call that battle damage.
Yeah. Yeah, the Necron's Tomb World got broken. So anyway, Stan, here's what you do. Is you get your brush with paint on it. Not too much. You don't want it sloppy. And then you just take the edge of your brush and run it right down. Every hard edge. See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really brings out panels and flat pieces.
Yeah, I like the way that's popping on it as well. I like the Necron color scheme as simple as it is.
Yeah, Necron color scheme's good. But,
No, it's
Reminds
just
me
the
of,
edge highlighting is tedious.
yeah,
No, it's...
Is that a fist in the side of it or a spine?
spine. That I'll have to edge highlight every bit of the fucking spine. Yeah.
This is brutal.
On every single fucking one of these models, one of these pieces of terrain.
Might as well be a model, the amount of dedication you're putting into it.
Yeah. It's a little much, but it's okay. It's worth it to have a good looking Necron table.
You'll complain while
Did we
doing it,
have-
but when you have it done, you'll be glad you did it.
Did we have 2 Necron tables before?
Yes, but they were
Necron tables are holy grail. They're hard to make good.
it was frontline gaming terrain. The wooden
Yeah.
And it doesn't make good. But we ended up getting a decent table for the end of ninth. We took that terrain and cut it in half, and Lee really made it work so that we had a very playable Necron table with the FLG terrain.
What does
Yeah.
FLG stand for?
Frontline Gaming.
So it is just Frontline Gaming.
Yeah.
And they aren't related to Workshop, or are they a subsidiary?
So
Well,
Frontline Gaming is not.
Gotta be over the plate.
Frontline Gaming is who used to own the ITC. And they still haven't. Nobody's come out and said yet that Games Workshop bought the ITC.
no, actually,
That
it's
is real.
No, it's done deal. Yeah.
no, actually, Games Workshop is probably money ahead to keep their mouths closed about it.
Yeah.
It gives them a layer of.
Yeah, and they don't want to say it.
So what they
They're gonna be hands off, I guess. Why say anything?
so they're the ones that sell the if you're not making your own train, this is tournament appropriate.
So it's not 10th edition appropriate. It was barely 9th appropriate. The problem is every time they change the terrain layouts. It's good wargaming terrain. Problem is it doesn't work with 10, and it barely worked with 9. It was really good 8th edition terrain.
Yeah. Excuse me. I mean, terrain's so. You can't just throw shit together, you know. You can change the nature of games so much with terrain.
Yeah. And Games Workshop finally came out with a good layouts. So that has been a godsend. Like, there's certain things Games Workshop's doing real well. And then other things are not.
Let's see, there's that. Oh, I had a thought. I wanted to ask you, because I've never researched it at all. Can cell phones cause fires at the gas station?
No, that
I
is.
mean, not without a lot of effort.
That is. They can't. That is old. That is old shit. They cannot cause
Well,
fires to
it's
gas.
not at the cell phone.
Right. It's an electromagnetic spark. And
Yeah,
a-
that's not happening without.
and a static
with, yeah, a lot of
electric,
effort.
and it's a static electronic spark. Would it have been much more likely with old cell phones? Yes.
Well,
Net-
also older.
And older cars
They have
too.
like carpet in the trunk.
Yeah, like it was way more likely always at a car. But it's a federal government thing. Was it theoretically feasible before that it could possibly happen?
Yeah.
Like, yes, sure.
Well, I think it's just better to be.
Safe than
You
exploded.
want to blow? I mean, really.
And when you're doing stuff like that, you have to play to the lowest common denominator.
Fear mongering.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Whoa, it is raining like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's making up.
Can you guys hear that over the stream? It's pretty strong.
The rain goes rat-tat-tat-tat.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, just doing the table.
Ooh, I can kind of position this the way I want to.
Well, it's work that needs to be done. If I weren't trying to get my army tournament ready, I'd be helping you more. I
Yeah,
will eventually.
It's fun.
Oh, what's the next tournament coming up?
I don't know. but
I
I'd be
don't
ready
have
for it.
another tournament until November. So Harbor Heresy was this weekend, and that was pretty good. Last tournament going to be held at the shop. So that was cool.
Did you?
November.
What's up? Oh, sorry, till December. Last tournament for me that I have to put on until Slaneshmas. Tickets are up for Slaneshmas, everybody.
Yeah, Slamps is always a good one.
Grab them. There's already, I think, like we're approaching 40 tickets, maybe something like that, 35, 40, and there's only 100 spots, and I will not be able to add this year. So
Get
if
'em
you want to
'cause
go to
they are
Slaneshmas,
hot.
get your ticket.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, there's Chase's tournaments in a couple weeks, but yeah, who cares? And Chase, I found out I am going to be able to attend your tournament, so. Because Alicia does not leave until the end of October. I thought it was the beginning. So. It's the end of October. Are you trying to noise suppress the rain, Lee?
Ah. Super glued my finger again.
I have to giggle. The temperature, right, being a little bit lower than it has been in a while, is causing this red paint to be a little bit gooey that I'm working with. But because of red pigment being red pigment, a little bit of gooey is fine. I'm okay with that.
Yes. Well, I guess this is much more just user discretion here. I'm trying to figure out how to angle these spider legs.
Oh, yeah.
I think you just summed up the life experiences of a spider.
Basically, just put them on however you want, because we'll adjust the terrain that's gonna, or the basing, to go down underneath it.
Does Star Wars have spiders?
Star Wars has everything, I'm sure. Like the Imperium, it is
I was
big.
thinking about that recently.
I don't care about no TV shows or comic books.
Because I remember them from the Ewok movie.
Whatever, I like Ahsoka.
There was a giant spider.
Was there?
Yeah. Yeah, in the
Oh,
Ewok
in the Ewok movie.
Yeah, in the
Star
Ewok
Cruiser
movie.
crashed. That movie.
Yeah.
Oh, the TV one?
I think it was on TV, yeah.
Yeah. Dark.
Star Cruiser crashed.
34 and 33.
When all the Ewoks learned how to speak broken English.
It's true.
Yeah.
Right, 'cause they didn't have the. Yeah, that's right. They didn't speak. And
Yeah.
yeah, for gotta ruin it a little at a time.
It started with the Ewoks and then it evolved into midichlorians.
I think there was a spidery thing in the arena battle in the Clone Wars.
Mantis. There was more
Oh, yeah, that was
Yeah.
like a
Right,
mantis,
when they were
yeah.
tied up in the.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
but-
mantis like
Yeah,
bug.
it was a mantis.
Yeah.
And most of the things on that planet were just lizards. Lizards with add your accoutrement.
I thought they were bugs. Like the main, like,
There was three different things.
yeah, there was a cat.
There was
Because-
like a catty type thing.
Because it's
Cat
such
toad.
it was such a talented cat, it just fucking made Natalie Portman's shirt do a fucking crop top just perfectly.
Oh, no, no, no.
It's like, oh no, it cut me. Now you can see my belly.
I'm referring to, if I'm remembering correctly, the clones on that planet were all riding around on lizards.
No, just Obi-Wan.
Oh no!
Like-
You're thinking of the Obi-Wan thing that he was
No,
fighting.
Yeah, no,
'cause-
you're thinking of General Grievous.
No,
He's on the one wheel.
I swear to.
It was like
Was
it almost looked like a feathered dinosaur.
No, not his. The during the Clone War, when the clones were fighting the whatever they were
Genosians.
fighting in the desert, they had their tanks and stuff, and I swear they had like lizard beasts of burden pulling stuff.
No.
The
The
Gungans?
Genosians had him.
No, they
No,
weren't
not the
beasts of
Gungan.
burden, Stan.
They were burning on my conscience.
They were just other Gungans, right?
They live in my head rent free.
Oh my gosh, just saying words.
They're a force-sensitive race that gives birth to Sith Lords. So,
Who cares? Like, wow, how memorable those movies must be.
oh, don't you know, Lee? Because they did such a bad job on the new trilogy, that the old ones are good now.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I
no.
mean. Yeah.
It's just a lot of averages.
It's rose tinted glasses. They're
No,
just
they're not less
evolving.
bad. The funny thing is, like, they're still watching them.
Right, but everybody's expectations are now so bad.
Well, it's also funny because like my son, he looks at the Clone Wars and that was his, as far as he was concerned, that was Star Wars.
To be fair,
then you failed as
Phantom
a
Menace.
parent, Josh.
Well, no, I made him watch the other ones, but he thought they weren't as good. He don't have the nostalgia we have.
To be fair, the first Star Wars movie I ever remember seeing was
It's
By the way,
right.
Phantom
It's good
Menace
filmmaking.
at the
Like
drive-in.
the first ones were made well. Those
Well, yeah.
last ones were so bad. Are your expectations subverted? Mine are so subverted right now.
When are we going to get the in Star Wars universe movie just of droids?
Oh no!
Like,
just
no
stop,
actual
stop,
people.
Stop!
Just-
Stop! There may be an executive listening.
You leave fucking.
Probably not. but-
Don't give fucking Bethesda and Todd Howard any ideas. Yeah, they
Ooh.
did that in Fallout.
Star Wars Battlefront 3 only droids edition.
Extra loot boxes.
It's just battle bots. Kill them and steal their parts to improve upon yourself.
Dude, that was so upsetting for Battlefront 2 that they paid to win it
Check.
so bad.
Battlefront?
Yeah,
Was that Battlefront? No, Battlefront 2 didn't.
yeah. Battlefront 2 was the pinnacle of loot boxes.
Was it?
Yeah, it was
I
the
don't-
thing where you'd have to play for 50,000 hours to unlock
What?
Vader.
What is that?
What is what?
That alarm.
That would be an alarm.
Car alarm?
I bet you money the rain set it off.
It's probably a car alarm.
And keep talking.
Yeah.
If you hear any,
Jason loves to check
if you hear
the
any
door.
any words coming out of my mouth that shouldn't be on Twitch or YouTube, I apologize.
Yeah,
Are you gonna say the N word?
we're just gonna make sure somebody's not getting robbed. Go yell at them if they are. If I hear Jason yelling, I'll come out too. But till he starts hollering. Oh no, we're golden.
No, it's a dumbass's car alarm.
Yeah.
They only go off when they're set off by the owner.
Because I heard
So
the thing that got me was I heard multiple types of alarms going, and then
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
yelled in a loudspeaker
It
voice.
is. It is a.
tsunami warning.
It is a.
No,
It is a
that's on-
too fast, too furious car.
No, the tsunami test is on the first Monday of every month at noon.
Yeah.
I have to know that so I don't get a heart attack.
That dude out there was too fast. Well, his car was definitely too fast, too furious. I guarantee when you turn it on, it sounds like his
Uh-huh.
two-stroke mix is bad in his weed eater.
He's a firm believer in loyalty to family.
It's about family.
Nothing stronger than family.
Bless the
Actually, you know what? Paul Walker found out something is stronger than family.
Yeah,
Concrete and a telephone pole.
oh, that's good.
I'm sorry, that guy. I'm sick of it. That guy killed more kids than the Iraq War. He got
It's not
he
a
got more people.
tragedy.
He got more people fucking killed by
Yeah.
going out and doing stupid street race shit and Fast and Furious, and then the asshole kept doing it, not even as an actor. Like, oh, I'm in the street racing. Yeah, and fucking
Yeah.
got so many people fucking killed. Fuck him.
and it's not just the
Well,
fucking
it's
assholes.
not
That
a
like, oh, the street racer.
tragedy
It's fucking
if
grandma and
it's
fucking.
avoidable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he chose to do that.
He chose to be an asshole.
Yeah.
He chose to go out on a public street and drive like an
Yeah.
asshole and put everybody's life at risk.
He chose to live his life a quarter
Uh-huh.
mile at
He's
a
a-
time.
Yeah.
I'm just
Funny
glad.
is he wants to choose to
quarter
do that, but if I
mile
chose to
at a
drag him out of his
time.
car and punch him in the mouth, who's the fucking villain?
Right. Yeah.
Quarter mile.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you have a direct line between him doing that and all these assholes like fucking blocking intersections and doing fucking donuts. And yeah.
Do you remember Tokyo Drift?
Just stop.
Well, and there's that's like half the TikToks and shit now.
Yeah.
It's like people doing car stuff.
Ghost Ride. Ghost
Yeah.
Ride.
Ghost Ride the Whip.
Sit aside like Casper Drive. You're gonna be Casper.
Yeah. Like. Yeah, and those guys are mostly just douchebags.
Maximum amount of
With small
douche.
penises, I might add.
Statistically, probably true.
Yeah, isn't that a steroid side effect?
But small
The
penis?
rocks must just be like
No. The guys
teeny.
the guys who do the fucking stupid cars, they're too pathetic to
Oh, you
even
say
use.
the more you drive, irresponsibly like that, the smaller your dick gets.
No. I think the second you look at a car and go, "You need to be lower and have a spoiler on the back," and I want to make it sound like
Those are the
shit,
same
I
dudes
think
in
your
my
dick
age
just
that
starts
had the lower
shrinking.
trucks.
I just
Remember the
wanna
lower
clarify
trucks?
your hot take to make sure we're sizzling
Yeah.
hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, I think it's either you thinking it's cool is either
Jason, he
caused
was
by having a small
family.
penis, or it actually actively makes your dick smaller. I'm not sure. Same with
It might be both.
same with
It doesn't
lifting-
have to be just one.
same with lifting trucks. To
I
turn
think
them into
you know
non-trucks.
when you're yeah, exactly, when you're doing the clutch and the gas pedal
yeah.
all the time, that's actually reverse kegeling
Oh yeah.
Right,
Probably
for
making your
your-
dick smaller
oh,
by
yeah.
the minute.
and less hard.
But I just don't think it could be that big to begin with when you looked at it and was like, yeah, this car needs to be lower and have a spoiler put on the back. Yeah. Yeah. I just think nobody with a large penis thinks that.
Visnu del Diego. This spider's got a friend in me.
No, Stanley's putting a spider together.
Is this?
Yeah, could Paul Walker have been one of the first play stupid games, win stupid prizes? They weren't saying it.
I mean, does he predate that saying?
He does predate that saying.
I realized something
I've been
recently.
saying that shit to me for
Hmm.
15 years.
I got one you might remember, Jason.
Hmm.
You know who Mr. Beast is?
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Beast is the equivalent of those
Ooh, that's a
Nickelodeon
big
win a
range.
sopping spree.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's literally just that dude embodied.
Yeah, but he's wrote it to fucking internet fame. He knows how to do it.
Yep.
Wrote it to fucking a lot of money, being a
Yeah.
multimillionaire. The one thing is that guy doesn't seem like a fucking asshole.
It doesn't mean you're a good person or you're
Well,
just
he's
because you made a bunch of money.
no,
And it's a
that guy-
scam, that philanthropy scam. It's like
but
giving away little crumbs to
I wish I
He
knew how
he gives away a lot more little crumbs. He gives away to
little
charity.
crumbs to him.
It's little crumbs to him, but he gives away a lot to charity.
I wish I knew
Yeah, it's
how to
for
work
the
whatever
clout.
system as
What's
well
that?
as him.
For the clout. Doesn't give a shit.
I think legitimately he does give a shit. He seems to be an alright
That's
person.
the trick.
Guys
That's-
like, well,
the trick is to make you think
What
that.
was
even
it-
off camera and stuff. He does.
Was it last
Okay,
year?
none of
he
us
finally,
none of us know him, but
There's articles.
there's a good chance
There's
he's an
articles
asshole.
done about what he does off camera.
Sure,
too.
and I'm
I
sure they're 100%
I think
accurate.
it was last year he finally peaked high enough that he can sell his candy bars and things like retailing his merch was the big hit for him.
Yeah.
Because I think he finally peaked where he was at, where corporations were giving him money, sponsoring him for videos to have the giveaways and things. And he'd
Except
get-
there- Is it the candy bars or something? That one of those things is like a big. He would love to be out of it because his business partner ripped him off. Like
I think
really
it's the
bad.
burger
Yeah, I think it was
Oh,
the
it's the
burger.
burgers. Yeah.
because he doesn't make the burgers. No one makes them. They're
Right.
made at like Denny's or whatever restaurant locally.
Yeah.
You're contracted to make them, so
And they're apparently disgusting.
they're disgusting. They're as good as whatever restaurant makes it.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases, it's probably shit.
Yeah. But apparently, like
yeah.
the restaurant keeps getting health violations and all kinds.
Oh,
of
yeah,
shit,
they're
and
like-
he's
Yeah.
he's super pissed.
Well, he's dealing with restaurants everywhere, trying
Right.
to get those burgers everywhere.
Yeah.
Not everywhere has like a Denny's or a Red Robin or something that passes health inspections.
Yeah.
Corporate restaurants would be.
So they just partnered with Sonic.
Ugh.
I
Then it-
like Sonic.
I appreciate
food's
Sonic as a
terrible.
concept.
I was excited to go there. I finally had a chance to go there, and their food was terrible.
I finally had, and I was not disappointed in the one thing that I got.
Yeah.
You're
There's
not
two
really going
things.
for the food though. You're
Well,
going
right.
For the
You're
drinks.
supposed to go for all the crazy drinks, right?
Yeah. I think
Which
they
I
did-
wasn't interested in. I was hungry, so
Oh, so was I. Got a bacon cheeseburger combo with onion rings.
Yeah, I always just get chili dogs and tots when I go, or not chili dogs, corn dogs and tots.
Cone dogs.
Not anymore. I don't though. But Mister, I poop from there. Not anymore. You don't.
Anymore.
Yeah.
Yep. Surgically altered. Superior human.
Yeah. Don't get to eat corn dogs again.
Yeah.
Well, just not using the right kind of corn.
More,
Almost had some good progress.
more
Actually,
importantly-
it's coming right along. You'll see as soon as I start washing it, and suddenly like
Yeah.
whoa, and then it suddenly starts looking all done. Washing it and then painting the bases.
Yeah.
more importantly, I don't get to eat Popeyes.
Yeah, you're not missing much from my perspective.
I never
Yeah,
liked
well, your
Popeyes.
No, I know.
perspective's
It's just not.
wrong.
None of it's that good.
Popeyes.
You're talking
is
about
that good.
fast food. It's just
Yeah,
like,
I'm so glad I stopped eating fast food.
Yeah.
Stopped eating fast food. Stopped drinking soda. Clean living over here.
Yeah, that has been actually one real big bonus of shop being down.
the
Is
soda.
Not the constant stream of energy drinks you're chugging down.
well, not only that, but no, like I'm hungry. Let's go grab.
A bag of chips, a Reese's peanut butter cup, king size.
No, let's go grab McDonald's
Oh yeah.
type shit.
No. McDonald's, whatever. You had the most uncomfortable obsession with that Little Caesars.
Oh, crazy calzone.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Jesus.
is-
Don't be
Which are
talking about crazy
terrible.
calzone.
Which are terrible.
It had that
Oh.
cafeteria liquid fake mozzarella. in
Yeah,
it.
it was
Gross,
fucking
yeah,
amazing.
mozzarella
Where it got to get
squeeze.
heartburn
That-
looking at it.
That
Too much
thing was
cheese.
so good.
They
No,
were
there's nothing too much
disgusting.
cheese, but it's greasy.
The absolute
cheese.
Why are
worst
you
thing
guys
they made.
disrespecting the
First
crazy
off, it was Little
calzone?
Caesars.
And then
And
they
it was
re
the worst thing they made.
Do you not know for this football season they have the 4 quarters calzone?
Dude, you're just obsessed with this. First, it was Batman after Calzone's retired. It was a Bat rank. It was only a quarter calzone,
Yeah.
and you were still buying them
Speaking of
hand over
football, how
fist.
about
but
the
now they have the
Broncos?
4 quarters calzone with a different meat in each quarter of the calzone. In the crazy calzone.
I think they've missed a great business opportunity here, not calling them calzones since they're like 80% cow.
No, there's a lot of pig in there. And that's assuming that it's actual meat.
I mean, just it's best not to ask questions at circumstances.
You'd be surprised how much horse lip and ass meat you eat every year.
Yeah.
I mean, just best not to ask questions. Really,
Uh,
it comes
what
to what
was
you
it?
eat.
IKEA got in trouble for having too much horse meat in their meatballs.
I keep forgetting IKEA sells meatballs because I never think of them in
Dude,
food.
IKEA is so fucking great. Fucking cafeteria food. And I don't care if that's horse meatballs, dude. I'm all about eating horse.
Oh, am I missing?
Horse balls meat.
Okay.
Oh, what was that? The other thing.
I know because I'm deep in the zone. I'm moving out. Or this bing, ba-ding, 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 bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah, no, I had him not pointed that way for yeah.
Yeah, you were off. You were out of the. You were behind Josh's thing.
Ooh.
There we go. That was kind of a weird.
Mhm. Oh yeah, I using some of the money I got as a birthday present on Steam. I got a Steam gift card. I bought a game I've been eye-buggering for a while.
What'd you get?
It's called Brotato.
That sounds awful, Stan.
Yeah, it's a roguelike where you just run around in a big square as a potato with choose your weapon, shooting alien critters as they spawn, collecting up their possibly radioactive material to use as money.
I was making fun of my kid for a street cat simulator.
What?
Oh, Stray.
Stray, yeah. So he's all like Stray, and he's like, "Yes, you do exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, street cat simulator." I guess it's supposedly not bad, but it's
From
not
what
my
I understand,
style,
it's
but-
like really, really good, but it's not my kind of game anymore.
yeah, it's not my style, so I'm not gonna like it no matter what. But
I've lost interest in open worldy exploration types of games.
Yeah, well, they broke everybody on that by making everything an open world exploration type of game.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm looking forward to retroing it up, just playing simple, straightforward games.
I'm actually looking forward to Lost Ark again.
really,
Is that the dinosaur one?
No, or not Lost Ark. Sorry, New World.
Really?
Which one was
Yeah.
New World?
I know there's a bunch of stuff
Oh, is
they've
New
updated.
World the Amazon?
Yeah. MMO that we all played.
Why do you stop? They made PvP the goal.
Yeah, it had some serious issues. Just top to bottom, the game had some really bad issues.
Yeah, and I personally was losing interest. Like I was finding
we
like
were
I'm
all
just
losing
grinding
interest. Yep.
for no particular like I'm grinding to be grinding.
Yep.
That's how I felt about Diablo after a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one too. They really.
I stuck with it as long as possible, though.
Yep. They really fucked the dog on that one.
Just reminds me of that one dude every time the you think you want that, but you don't.
Yeah. Jab.
Yeah,
Shalen Brack.
most tone deaf dude with a mic.
Yeah. There was a whistleblower from Blizzard came out. I don't think we'll end up talking about this on Thursdays. I know on Thursday we're going to talk about Unity again, Lee. They came out with a statement. But there was a leaker supposedly from inside of Microsoft that said that they plan on taking, as soon as the merger goes through, just taking Blizzard, splitting it off from out from under the Activision banner, and then essentially taking it out back behind the woodshed, shooting it in the head, giving all the IPs over to Microsoft Studios, and selling off all of Blizzard's California real estate, which is probably the best thing for Blizzard. Get those IPs to people who give a fuck.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That sounds fine.
Yeah.
100%.
I wonder who gets the statue with all the names.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't that just stay
Well,
where?
just imagine for 1 second, Jason, if
Well,
you
if
were
they're
an
getting rid of all
executive
their
and you're handed the
California-
Warcraft IP, make it work.
Oh, was it at a Blizzard?
Yeah,
Address?
it's their big Blizzard thing.
Yeah. What's that, Josh?
Well, just imagine if you're just thinking 1 second, if you're an executive right now, okay, and you're handed the Warcraft IP and they're like, make me money.
Yeah.
Got out of your way. I mean, what you could do from there if you had half a fucking brain.
I've already seen what half of a brain is doing. Have you seen the new mobile game that's come around from Warcraft?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Just suddenly appeared, and it's microtransacts in the game
Yeah.
again,
Yep.
but with Murlocs and named characters from WoW.
Yep.
I mean,
It's in
okay.
beta right now.
Is it a phone game?
Yeah.
Yes.
It hasn't
It's a
gone.
phone
Yeah,
game already.
phone games are all like, I mean, that's it's all about microtransactions.
Unless you're
Which is what
smart
is
and you realize what a
poisoning real
phone game
games.
is.
You know,
Because for me, a
I
phone game
can't remember
is
the
just
last time I bought a complete
distraction.
game.
God, just I know. I'm trying to think like what was the
Baldur's Gate 3, man.
released game that was
When's its first expansion?
finished?
It's not getting one.
Don't need one. Modders are going to do it for us. No, they are. They're already on it.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 isn't probably getting an expansion.
You know which one didn't get an expansion? I was so happy with it. Slay the Spire. Never had an expansion.
I don't have a problem with expansions. I think expansions are great.
Yeah, like if you're talking about DLC, extra content, but
Yeah.
not if it's the stuff that's supposed to be in the game.
Yeah, not cut content.
I'm referring to the expansions that are, well, you beat the base game, but that wasn't the real ending. And it always feels like they just didn't finish the ending yet and put out the
Oh,
game
yeah.
early
Yeah.
and then put out the last one.
Yeah, that's cut content. That's not.
That's what doesn't sit right with me. It annoys me.
It shouldn't sit right with anyone. All right, let me go over these two on the top, and that piece is finally fucking done. That's as far as I'm going to go on that. I care about making the tool. Yeah. Yes, Chase. What up, Kevy?
How does this one situate on here? Which way does it go? Your knuckle is down, so this way.
Which way? That way.
Yeah, the good thing about this stream is it does let me just sit here and do shit that I need to do.
I'm honestly just happy being able to have a conversation with the boys again. Eh,
Stan,
it's-
you can have a conversation with the
boys.
boys anytime you want.
Yeah, but I've gotten in that head state again, the unhealthy one where I always feel like I'm in the way.
No.
You know, I deal with that by just owning being in the way. I've always been dealing with that one.
Chase thinks it's sad.
What?
They're being taken out back.
Well,
They're being taken out back in a blizzard at least.
I don't think it matters, right? As long as you preserve the IPs.
right. We'll get better games from people who give a shit in those universes that have been done dirty for the last decade.
The universes that used to poop from there.
Yeah,
Okay.
not anymore. They don't.
I'm so smart.
Well, no, I mean to take a beloved IP of our youth and to fuck it up to the point to where we're like, and look at it like it's alien and messed up. I mean, you messed up. You fucked up.
Well, it's not only that. Think about how beloved Blizzard was. Every year, I would spend thousands of dollars
And then BlizzCon and
to go to
shit.
BlizzCon. Yeah. Because they just made the best fucking games.
You know what I played before World of Warcraft? RuneScape. Love me RuneScape. It's
I
also
played
funny
lots
to
of
me
games
how
for-
frequently RuneScape has that the ebb and flow. It just hits back into popularity. Like some popular streamers get invitations to do something with them. They're like, I remember this game.
Yeah.
And then everybody starts farming levels and stuff.
Yeah.
And then a month and a half later or so, it just dies out again.
I was an Ultima Online guy over RuneScape.
Ultima?
Ultima Online.
I think I played that one too.
Yeah. The private Ultima Online servers were where it was at.
You know what I miss? City of Heroes.
My uncle was so deep into that game.
I love City Heroes. I
Like,
had a lot of fun with City Heroes.
He was in the alpha, beta. God, I'm sad he never sold his account before the servers went down because that thing was worth so much money.
Yes. I heard that one was good.
City Heroes is done well.
I really like DC Universe Online.
I enjoy it until you hit endgame and then I got bored.
Yeah, most fun I've ever had leveling. It was a single player experience. You could play with your friends, but it was like a small group experience, and they should have kept it that way. Not trying to. Yeah, those turned out okay. Nice, quick, easy.
Yeah, we can, what? Get some?
Yeah, these.
Oh.
Yeah, just put a little bit on there.
Nice.
Actually, I should probably put a little
No,
bit.
you gotta do the flat angles too, right?
No, I think I might put a little bit in the. Oh, right there. Yeah, right there.
I guess. I mean, is there enough of an edge?
There it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, maybe the,
I'm not gonna do the stone. You can go fuck yourself.
Are you sure about that?
I am 100% positive I'm not doing that.
That's
stone.
funny because like
I know.
there's so many little
Yeah.
like you'd be doing that for the next 3 streams. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's a big no.
Alrighty, I've got my base Spydama done.
There we go. Yeah, it'll work. Maybe put a little bit in there. Yeah.
hold it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put a little bit in those cracks. That'll.
This is just close up.
Yeah, there we go.
Here, hold it up a little more. There we go.
There we go.
Oh,
There you
Looking
go.
good.
Yeah. I like this thing.
Yeah.
Hey, I found a use for the base, Jason.
What?
If I put it behind the spider, it makes it focus on the spider.
Oh, there you go. a little bit down.
Got
There you go,
those.
Lee. A little bit down those cracks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? That's good.
Yeah,
He said crack.
yeah.
That's good. That's a,
It's good
That's
enough.
a clean little table.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I think people didn't mind the fact that there's no L or C, kind of
No.
thing. Usually, because we have like,
Actually, I
usually
like.
there's some
And I
you
like
can block from the right a little bit or the
Yeah.
left.
and I like the fact that every table is not going to be the same, so you can't plan to the
Right, they don't have the same comforts or the same
46.
Right.
difficulties.
Right.
Like you're not just guaranteed to be able to hide
Yep.
behind every. Yeah,
What do you mean I got a 9-inch L? My army's built around 9-inch Ls, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I need 9-inch Ls for me to hide my shit correctly. Like, well,
which is cool.
Yeah.
And we did that movement blocking shit, which is
movement
not
blocking,
standard,
And and I don't
and
want
it
it.
breaks it up.
Yep. Don't necessarily want it on every table.
No,
But-
and it isn't.
Nope. 2/3 of the tables.
We've
is
already
just for it.
got several. There's that one that's like the large warehouse skeletal pieces or whatever.
Yeah.
The gray one.
Yep.
Those have buildings for those.
Yep.
That play like
Yep,
ruins.
They have ruins. Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
That's the most GW authentico table.
Yep. And I think the ruling. I like the ruling made to just anything on a 4x6 is just under 2 inches tall for movement through it.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be less than 4.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep.
According to them.
For
Right.
show.
But under 2 means it doesn't restrict anything.
Okay, good.
Right.
Yeah. There you go. You mean you can move through it?
Yeah. Yep.
Obviously, you physically can't stop on it or be
Right.
wholly within it
Right. Which is
if you're a
great. Yep.
vehicle. But
Yep.
yeah. And most units don't fit on those either,
Yeah.
to be honest, right? So
GW has a strange obsession with making skulls attached to the sprue instead of the things near the skulls.
yeah, they do pick some weird places.
I've had to
do the
flatten so many
attachment.
skulls.
Yeah. No, it's cool.
GW would
I
copyright.
mean, we're gonna have
skulls
that
if they
one that's
could.
all crystals. Like, what's that gonna be? Basically, just ruins.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna just literally be all crystals.
Yep.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, it'll be a cool table. People will like it.
I don't like it. I like crystal tables.
The thing is, they did a really Games Workshop finally did a really good job with the terrain
Yes.
rules and making it so it doesn't. What's on it isn't anywhere near as important as the fact that it sits there and it blocks LOS,
LOS, line of sight.
line of sight. Yeah.
What was the thing that was making headaches? Was it the gargantuan things?
Titanic.
Titanic.
Yeah, they fixed it.
They fixed it so they don't just have infinite sight
Yeah.
or whatever it was.
Yep. They fixed it just like everybody else had already fixed it for them. Such a bold choice.
Bold choice,
That's
Cotton.
what you would want it, though, right?
Oh yeah. What was funny was I had a conversation with the head rules writer at the Seattle Open, well, Tacoma Open. They finally named it right. But I had a conversation with the head rules writer about it. And he's like, "Oh, I don't think it's that big a deal. Look at the top tables." And I'm like, "Bud, I just had to play Knights of some kind 4 games in a row, bud. It is a massive deal."
Yeah, don't just look at the top table. That's only a small demographic.
Well, so the top table still had quite a few fucking Knights and Imperial Knight players, but the problem was it was the next tier down, which
Yeah.
was a top 64 of the tournament, top 32, I think. I think they split it to 16s, but yeah, was just fucking abusive with Knights. Was just filled with fucking Knights. And it just can't happen. It's bad. There's still probably too many Knights in the game right now.
I hate to say it, but Knight's one of those armies because it's so easy to build a Knight's army. You
They're
almost
easy to build. You don't want them too powerful. And admittedly, a lot of them are Chaos Knights, and I know quite a few of the guys are like kind of copying my list in the Northwest, so which doesn't help me very much.
Something about typewriters.
Well, they're helping. It's Me and Kebby kind of started building the list and put it together.
Original character Donut Steel.
Oh. That's good. It means you're onto something.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah. I actually have a friend who would try to play Magic competitively, but hilariously enough, anytime he'd build a deck, one of the cards would get banned within a week. So he just gave up.
I mean, I guess he's picking good cards.
Yeah, he's picking the best cards. He's picking them so good, it's just ruining him.
I picked the best cards.
Statistically, the
Some
best.
guy card came up to me, big card, tears in his eyes. Ace of spades, tears in his eyes. How do you pick the best cards? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Chase is the only chatty. Kebby said something too. It's fine. We don't have to get the 100 comments every stream.
Well, that's just a restream thing, so it's meaningless.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good metric to be.
It's like a thing Restream does to get you to buy more stuff, probably. To get the higher membership or whatever.
No, it's just a.
Because it's meaningless as far as YouTube or any of that goes.
Yeah, but it shows you're getting.
Engagement matters.
It shows you're getting
But the
engagement.
100
Yeah.
versus 50, I don't think matters. Or, I don't know.
No, it's good. It shows engagement.
It's fine though. It's fun. It's a fun little thing.
It's a good little
Confetti
attaboy.
trophy pops up.
Let's see if I can't
Like
glue
you
my
won
hand
a-
together.
Participation thing in a daycare.
Yeah.
I'm attaching twigs to twigs with the points of twigs. Let's see if I can't glue myself again.
Nice. I believe in you.
Yeah, I believe in me too. I'm gonna super glue myself.
Let's see what Josh.
Washing, and more washing. At this point, I think I've gone through almost all my colors. I have almost all my base colors. I'm going to start washing.
You're almost washed.
Ah,
Very cool. I really like your little biker, man.
yeah, I'm really hoping they'll
Yeah.
be as startling on the battlefield as I want them to be.
People love them, dude, don't they? Don't people just like?
Yeah, everyone I play is like, that is
yeah,
so
don't they
cool.
talk to you about? Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
must.
people come up and like, ask me my table and like,
They must.
are
I
those
mean, I'm
real
busy.
squats?
But I figured they must like. Yeah, exactly. And when they pick up, you put some of the metal ones in their hands. They're like, "Fuck, that's so heavy."
Holy fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do that. It's like, just hold my tray. Because my tray is, like 35, 40
Hold
pounds.
my tray, and you like wink. And you're like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
You know what I'm talking about.
Here, hold my tray.
Why don't you get down there and hold my tray, baby girl?
Come on.
But,
Nice
yeah.
tray.
No, I'm having a lot of fun with this. This is, like I said, this is my, my Corvette army, my middle-age crisis. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun building it, and I really like that, because people do come and talk to me about it. That is cool. I mean, there's lots of cool custom armies. Look, I live in an environment.
There
where-
is, but yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
but
Just,
this stands out and it's unique.
I'm
and-
not saying that there's any. I mean, there's other cool ones, but this to me, like, I've seen good paint jobs and things like that, nice conversions and things.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. There seems like something special about these.
They are cool, and I'm hoping to compete because that's special. Because honestly, I'm not the best painter, right? I'm not the best converter. But between what I've done, my technique, the Army startling factor,
Yeah.
I don't expect to win any painting contest, but just to be scored fairly well in this environment would be nice.
Well, to win painting contests, you have to paint to the rubric.
Yes, and actually, I hit most of the rubric.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Rubric?
the rubric.
The Stanley rubric.
You do the rubric, you get the good basing on there.
What is
Yeah, at
rubric?
this point, I think once I get it all
And let me tell
painted,
you, after going through the scoring process,
Mm-hmm.
you need to somebody needs to up their basing game. I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm just saying there was a lot of plain ass basing,
Right.
even on the
Yeah.
really good armies.
Yep.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna add in flowers. I got a bunch of these
Real
flowers.
basic shit, like just a texture on it, and you know what I mean. Maybe you're a little burnt out by then, but
And then I got the stones everyone's standing on, so I have
Why
an
do you
alternate
think I
color
just
there. That's
painted
part of
that
the
shit
system.
on to not affect my Chaos Knights?
yeah.
That's why I just painted that
But it was
on.
good though. I mean, you're talking about the all the goo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
so
you had plants and goo, and there
yeah,
was,
if you look at my Nurgle, that
Yeah.
is That is more what you're going for.
No.
You have something you need to say, Stan?
You see that stick that this is attached to precariously after I've clipped the rest of it? That's another piece, apparently.
Oh yeah, no, that's a
And
piece.
And it looks so terrible. I was just
is
like,
it its own piece?
it
or
is.
Okay.
That's why I was like, wait, is that part of my standard made of web and skull?
He's still unscrewing his
I
the rest of
unscrew.
his Spidey.
I unscrew as I'm doing it because otherwise I'll forget. Too many similar pieces.
I don't. I unscrew as I go because
If I don't, I regret it always. I agree with Stanley. I'll forget where I was, or I lose a piece. or-
right. Yeah. No, as I go through, I'm like, okay, I need this piece, and then I pick it
Oh
up.
yeah, dude. When I first started, because I'm the newest person at the 40K, around. I think that's part of this place, and I unscrewed like an entire pack thing, like 10-pack of boys.
Yeah.
I all just unscrewed them all, and then started putting together. It was
I remember that.
just such a mistake.
I was sitting there slowly unscrewing
I was
some
like, yeah.
Nurgles.
At the time, you were
Yeah,
exactly.
we were just sitting there at a table watching movies. Trying to assemble models.
No, yeah.
Took me forever to figure out
Which piece went where?
which arm, you know, like.
Yeah.
So
Oh my God.
I don't have depth perception, and I really appreciate all this being numbered because when I used to build Bionicle kits as a kid, I'd sit there with the instruction manual open and grab those little black plus sign long sticks and put it next to it as a comparison to see if it was the right size because I just couldn't measure size at all with my eyes. So these being numbered and me just being able to look at them in here and go, okay, I can tell what's sprue on this random twig monstrosity.
Yeah.
Hey, Lee, could you bring me here? Will you take some of these out with you? What'd you do?
Oh.
We squished a cord in the door.
Swish
Here,
the
take these
cord
out and
inside
bring
of
me
the door.
Couple more pieces.
Bow, 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 bow.
What do you want? More small ones?
Just bring me two more. No, yeah, bring me a couple smalls and another big piece.
Oh, if Jason doesn't mind me talking about it as well, the reason my tag in here StanleyRetro is I'm actually working on a setup so I can start streaming myself on Twitch.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, we're getting Stan all set up to Twitch stream.
Yeah, I'm going to be primarily streaming retro consoles and the games on them that I can get a hold of. And for the ones I can't, I found some wonderful sites.
Do those sites emulate?
Yes, have you ever heard of Dolphin?
Fuck you, whale, and fuck you, dolphin.
So, Dolphin's a GameCube emulator program.
Oh,
And
cool.
I love the fact that Dolphin of all things is the GameCube emulator. Something about that name is just funny.
Oh, you can get my cart. Yeah. They probably looked a lot better on the table with this done, huh?
Yeah, it looked cool. You
Yeah.
know, I thought of something.
What?
You could edge highlight the entire edge of the base.
Mhm.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, you didn't help him
No,
any.
just the big edge. The
This-
outside edge.
This edge?
Yeah.
Okay.
That might tie it together. But
It would look
I
good.
get-
Let me. No, you're right.
Oh my god.
No, he's right.
Oh my, yeah. I have to stretch too. I can't sit still any longer. I've been hunched over and
Well, wait till Lee gets back and he can switch.
leave. Okay.
And he
I'll
can.
still stretch though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing the wash run now because basically I could go through black wash and all the weapons and all the bike parts. Then I'll come through with different color washes and do all these skins and beards, and I got to come through with a brown wash and brown wash the rest of the model.
Yeah, Lee, you're right.
Was that?
Yeah, looks good. It looks good. That'll be the last thing I do on the table. Or on the each
'Cause
piece.
it kind of ties it to the mat,
It does.
and so you don't have like some detail,
Mm-hmm.
and then this
Detail on top, and then this big black void. I mean, on the bigger piece, it doesn't matter, I guess, but
A BBV, if you will.
yeah. Did you do it on an edge or something? Is that why you're saying yes?
Yeah.
Here, let me see it. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
dude, you
flat
said it, I could
edge.
see it. Like, no, that
Okay.
doesn't work.
Okay. I was thinking the top of that edge,
Yeah, no.
but yeah.
That'll be a pain in the ass.
This is a
But-
truly deep pain.
I see what. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
That's a coup. What was that?
I don't know.
Maybe it's a ghost.
Maybe it's
Maybe it's a ghost pirate.
oh, pirate ghost. Maybe it's just of Johnny Depp's career.
Oh, please, something has to be alive for it to die.
Johnny Depp's actually doing pretty good.
He's doing great.
It's Johnny Depp, yeah. Sure, he's doing whatever projects he wants to do right now. Once he's past that other bullshit, he's good.
Dude, have you heard Hollywood Vampires?
I mean,
What?
I gotta-
The rock band that he's in with Alice Cooper
Oh God, really?
and Joe Perry, the guy from Aerosmith.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I did not know that.
And then other guests like
Hey, what's up,
come and
Skylar?
go.
Scholar.
It's like a tribute band, and they have some original songs. I guess apparently they've written some songs, but it's
I mean, yeah.
they're the whole thing is about they're honoring all the dead musicians like that died from the excesses of the 70s and 80s, I guess, or something.
In 90s and 2000s.
I don't know. No, they just literally just say 70s and 80s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're old men,
So
Josh.
they're playing like, they're doing tributes of all those old songs. So a lot of their stuff they do is like covers.
Hmm.
But man, he gets up there and it's funny with him and Alice Cooper and all the other people that come and go, as well as the core people. Like they're so like 70s and 80s rock decked out, like headbands and wristbands and
Well, I mean, it's Alice Cooper.
yeah,
so.
layers of this.
Yeah,
and
Alice
that,
Cooper
and,
probably
like,
has enough.
puffy sleeves and fucking, just like the whole
I'm going to stretch
like,
people. I'll be back.
everything. Like, yeah, it's great. Anyway, but yeah, so he's doing whatever he wants to do. I would. And he didn't buy as many castles as Nicolas Cage did, so he gets to
And now everybody doesn't
he gets
think,
to make choices now.
and now everybody doesn't think he's a wife beater. So that's good.
what's Stan working on?
The Arachnorok.
53.
I know, that's a question for the chat.
Oh, I'm working on an Arachnorok. I do not know how to enunciate this thing's name properly.
An
It's-
Arachnorok
oh,
spider.
Arachnorok Spider.
It's on the biggest base I've ever actually seen a model have.
Yeah, that's a huge base.
Yeah, it's like 120 millimeters. I think
More than that.
more,
Let's see.
160.
way
Hand
more.
it to me.
Lee over here with his handy dandy Stanley brand tape measure. No relation.
Well, it's like 156, 155.
That's a thick base.
Yeah, it's a little under 160.
Yeah, so that's a 1600 millimeter base.
No, it's 160 millimeters. 16.
Hmm.
It's just under 16 centimeters.
It's not the only thing.
That's a big.
What
boy.
is it in freedom units?
And it's just one. It only takes one.
It's more than one freedom unit.
I thought you didn't need more than one.
No. Everyone needs freedom, Lee.
But yeah, he's just hanging out today.
Yeah,
So we threw up a camera and
Yeah.
I'm building my spider.
yes, we're doing here. Let me go back to. Oh no, we're on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a nice Necron terrain compliment. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I love that Necron terrain.
Yeah. It's looking pretty good. Thank you.
Yeah,
Dan.
we're we had some that was done and some that wasn't, and they were done by different people and to different levels of completion and quality. So
And
I
we
just
need-
I
yeah.
just reprimed them all.
Well, we
Yeah.
needed to put them on.
We had to put them on the
on the
new
GW basis.
GW basis. So yeah. Forge World.
Necron battle tiles.
What is that?
Games Workshop.
Oh, those big ones.
Yeah, those big ones. They
Oh,
did
yeah,
a
yeah,
Necron
yeah,
Forge
yeah.
World one.
Yeah. Don't we have a set? We have a set of like outdoor ones, right?
Yeah, but don't feel too bad. They're terrible to play on. Every single one of those battle tiles that Games Workshop has made, they're awful to play on because you can't roll dice. That's the big problem.
Oh.
You can't roll dice.
You
Well,
can't,
'cause
you can't roll dice on them because they have all kinds
They
of
have
shit
uneven
embedded
surfaces.
on the.
Yeah. It's realistic terrain.
Yeah, like they look cool, but the problem is.
Well, you
that
would just have. I mean, if you were going to play on that, you'd have to commit to rolling in a,
in a dice
box or
tray.
whatever.
Yeah.
Your
which a lot of people do anyway.
your Necron themed dice trays.
Well, your little
Dice trays
foldable.
just slow the game down too much, in my opinion.
Well, not if each person has their own.
Then you have
Yeah.
to make sure you can view the other person's. It's
I mean, I use trays so I don't dump my dice off the table. So when I was playing Orcs, you're rolling 60 dice at a time.
yeah, the docs are monoliths. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
like-
those are cool.
yeah, we had at one shop we had the battle tile ones, like the Sector Imperialis, I think it was, and then here we've got we have a set of the old fantasy ones, and the old fantasy ones aren't quite as bad, but they're still.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, they were using a dice tray on the stream
Yeah.
over the weekend.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
I
just were
noticed that
rolling so
too.
many dice, like.
When you roll so many dice, they don't fit in your tray in one roll.
Yeah, you have to break it up.
Break it up. Break it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, I
hey.
have a really nice. I really liked my. What was it? Die Hard. They have the square sides magnet folding dice tray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you
I have one of those
hate
at
those.
home
I hate the
too.
snap ones because they
Yeah.
that angle.
Yeah, they make an angle you
catch
can
so
cut-
many dice, cocked dice. Like I was getting like 4 or 5 cocked dice per
I'm
roll.
not sure if I told you this. I was talking to Ronan and Lycan about that semi
I
recently
gave all
too
those
with my
away.
friends.
The ones I had, I'm like, here's a free dice tray.
I was talking to them about that because now I have one at my house, and they
Yeah.
tried rolling it, and they got a D4 stuck in every corner. They just threw them at it and just like
Yeah.
into all the corners
Yeah.
immediately. I'm like, well, that
Yeah.
kind of proved my point.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the square side one's great. The because
And they're
it doesn't
durable.
hold a die. Yeah, and they're pretty thick and
Well,
and they're not that big.
I don't know.
So-
I guess I just don't. I don't throw my dice when I roll them. I just.
Well, it's not about throwing for me. It was just the amount. Some always stick
Yeah.
to your hand,
oh yeah.
and then they actually roll the opposite way as the other ones. So like they'll go off the table in front of me.
Yeah.
I was just trying to mitigate that. I got sick of picking them up, and
And the floors here in the shop aren't level. That didn't help.
well, the one in the back is.
Yeah, the one in the back is, but
Yeah.
the one on
Yeah,
the
that was
front-
bad too. Dice trays were essential in the front for sure. In that middle area, yeah. Yeah, these are looking good. I like that edge highlight. It's funny how simple that is, but it just.
Yeah, it's just time
Just
consuming
pops
on
it.
these.
I can do some of them if you want. You don't have to do them all.
I get it.
Do some. I like to do it anyway,
Oh,
just
okay.
to
Oh, yeah.
practice.
It's I'm using Warpstone Glow, Lee.
Warpstone glow.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a layer.
Warpstone glow.
It's a layer.
Is that one of the ones do we have some of that? Or
What?
did you end up giving that all to?
No, I got a bunch of.
Okay, good. Warpstone glow.
Oh. Yeah, it makes a huge difference. It just makes it pop.
Yeah, and it should be simple,
And you can take your time and really
efficient, simple.
Yeah, and you can take your time and really do a good job on all of it. But
I don't have a down cam for Stan, but we'll hold it up every once in a while. We'll close up on that with the camera that's on him.
yeah,
So next time he has something to show off, we'll hold it up. Also, anybody out there, if you got pics of what
Oh,
you're
yeah.
working on, send them to warbirdbattlelabs@gmail.com. Subject line slideshow. Later in the show, we'll put those together and
yep, do a
we'll
slideshow.
do a looky-loo.
Yup.
Is Josh coming back?
I mean, I hope so.
Should I go out in the parking lot and start looking for him?
Should we send a rescue party?
Josh? Does anybody see my Josh?
Stan. I just looked over all 4 of these random things I attach here 3 times each, trying to figure out which one was the piece I was looking at on this. They have these in the worst angles possible for figuring out detail. And they're not even similar in shape at all. I just had to figure out which way I'm supposed to be looking at it.
Yeah. And that's an old kit too, so that's not even a new kit.
Well, 2014, how old is that realistically?
2014, almost 10 years, 9 years.
Yeah, I mean, they're still printing this one, right?
No, it'll just be that same kit. They'll just have leftovers.
No, that's
They probably don't do any more prints of that.
because I know on their website they always have some weird like the molds are back in print. Get
Yeah.
your Skaven Ninja whatever models while you can, etc.
Well, a lot of it they're retiring the molds because the molds are getting to the point where they're not producing good models, and they need to get rid of them.
See, next one is Kotzebue.
Hey, he is alive. We go back to Josh's squats once he starts painting on them again.
Yeah. Well, I went and stretched my legs. I don't
Sorry,
sit
his
still long.
Imperial Guard.
His Imperial squats.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After you guys showed me that really cool killer clown demon model, I went on to the Reddit again. It's been a while. I wanted to see what people are custom making. I
Yeah.
saw a really, really cool looking Kurds the Cowardly Dog themed army somebody made of just all the villains as the random characters. And they lent themselves to it really well. Majority of them were Nurgle.
Yeah. The now that Carrion Lich is old models. What Josh is doing over there.
What am I doing?
Old models.
Oh, yeah.
While you're gone, something came up about the age of the model
That
that
Stan was working on.
Yeah.
Yeah, my models are older than most of my opponents.
They are. That's not a joke.
No, I mean, seriously.
Back in my day, models were made of sterner stuff.
They were. They're
I
made
mean,
of metal.
literally, they
They
were.
they were made of lead, dude.
It's like we throw one of these bikes at you. You do not want me throwing one of these
They were
bikes at you.
literally deadly.
You want to know how he grew up so tough? Everything was lead. The paint, the models, the cribs,
Yeah.
Cribs, the baby food.
the lures on his ship, the ship itself. It's just
There's
all lead.
actually a pretty good theory that the reason we had so many serial killers in the 60s through the 70s into the early 80s was because of the lead in the paint or
Theory.
lead in the gasoline.
Theory. I just thought that was fact at this point. I mean, we
Well, no, you can't actually. That's so hard to actually prove. But it could be a solid theory.
Yeah.
a game theory.
Now, what I would do now is next start looking at countries that are still using leaded gasoline
Well, I don't know if it's it might be
and looking at all, any other data points you can.
it's
but,
certainly
you know.
a hypothesis,
Hypothesis.
but a theory would be a body of like positive evidence indicating the
They actually have that.
yeah,
They have the. They have.
which means it's
Yeah.
a theory is pretty much one of the highest.
And
Yeah.
scientifically speaking, levels of like assuredness we can have.
There's been
It doesn't mean a detective guessing.
there's been quite a
It's,
few
uh,
there's been
yeah.
quite a few papers written on
It's
it.
a pretty sound
A theory is a different thing in science. It's not
Yeah.
a guess by like a murder she wrote detective or something.
No,
Yeah.
theory is more than likely.
Theory is a body of facts, essentially, or you know what I mean, like facts that indicate whatever the thing is. Yeah.
Yeah, in some parts of the world they're still letting.
But yes,
guess.
there's a lot of correlation. They don't have a direct causation.
Yeah.
They haven't been able to prove that, but it's sound. Let it gas.
And also, but
Which was so engines didn't knock is all.
yeah, and at the same time, we were in a very transitive period in America, though, where lots of people were moving from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Yeah.
There's a reason there's a lot of serial killers
A
on
lot
the
of people
West
moving
Coast.
out of cities
Or moving into cities.
or into
Yeah.
cities.
Oh, I wonder where we sit now. It's been a while. I need to check that the roster of the countries with most serial killers and states, because Washington was like the heaviest hitter I've ever seen on a flow
No,
chart.
it's still Washington.
Washington, California, Oregon, and Alaska. It's because so many people that moved to those places are transient, like not homeless transient, but
Location transitionists.
they're not connected to any community.
They're
they
victimable.
they moved to the West Coast for their family moved to the West Coast or whatever. There's not the deep family structures that there is like in a lot of places over on the East Coast. And yet a population boom, which usually brings a lot of single men. And single men who are leaving, wasn't as many families all moving out here together.
Is there a giant skeleton model
I mean,
Oh yeah.
in Sigmar?
lots.
Oh, is there still some leaded gas being sold? Like, yeah, for farm shit and mechanical shit, yeah. I didn't think of that. Racing and aircraft fuel.
Yeah, but any of that specialty fuel being sold doesn't hit the
No.
population. It's not hitting
Right.
the water supplies like it was. It's not.
Well, and part of the reason there aren't so many serial killers now, there's probably just as many. They just get caught much, much, much sooner.
Yeah, the day and age we live in is to rack up. I got
Right. I think
big numbers. Is
yeah,
hard.
like the most modern one is the one that was doing it in the inner city. I think it was LA. I think it was LA. But he was killing sex workers, black guy killing black sex workers, and the LAPD is just not really that quick to investigate those.
Yeah.
Oh, on a more lighthearted note, have any of you guys heard of Slaughterhouse?
What's more lighthearted than Dead Hookers, Stan?
Yes, Dan.
Uh,
Jeez, man.
A slasher movie about a sloth killing sorority house members.
That
Yeah.
sounds awful, Stan.
It looks really funny, and my buddy recommended it.
Stan likes bad movies. By the
Yeah.
way.
I
That's
do.
right.
I
There's
take...
like Velocipastor.
No. Velocipastor was actually just garbage.
No, I knew it was. The best part of the movie was the trailer. Just watch the trailer and laugh.
Who's that pulling in?
Big vehicle. Let's see. Well, I know who's already here, so who is that?
I'm gonna go have a look. See, fascinating content.
Mm,
Fascinating.
Whatever. You
Stop
might
it.
get to see an assault. Just hold on.
Right.
It's the content you don't see that's the real content.
The real content is the friends
It's
we made
the
along the
empty
way.
chair, the duality of man.
To be fair, a lot of popular streamers have their chairs as emotes. so when they go away, people can spam them. All right,
They
I've
what?
finished with this.
They what, Stan? Explain this to me.
Hmm?
My old man is kicking in, and what you said makes absolutely zero sense to me.
Oh, emoticons.
We have
Twitch streams can have
So they
custom
wanted,
emoticons.
are you talking about the train he's painting? Because there's there's a few more pieces of this kicking around
Oh yeah,
that we don't really have a use for.
When we
yeah, that is true. We do. We have some extra.
There's one extra of those that you're holding.
Yeah, there's one extra of these that I'm
and
holding.
then there's
I think there's 3 or 4 extra of the.
built a
there might be
crown.
another of the archway, or the upside down archway thing. That's cool.
Okay.
Where does that go?
Yeah, Carrion, are you
It's
in the
the deck that
northwest?
sits on top of it that all the grots are going to go on.
Yeah, if you're around or whatever, like
Yeah.
close or.
Let's see. So this
Because
guy-
like a mid-Atlantic. If you're comfortable, send an email to warbirdbattlelabs@gmail.com with your address. Because I'm gonna throw a bunch of this shit away.
That's
So,
right.
yeah, yeah. If you're comfortable, just throw it. If you have a PO box or something, throw it in that. I actually have to go mail. Tanner left his headphones here at the last tournament, and he needs his headphones before he can see me again. So I have to go and mail Tanner's headphones tomorrow. So
Gonna throw that whole backpack in a box or whatever.
yeah, yeah. I'll just go
There's
throw it.
not much else in there. I don't think it's
Right.
pretty. I zipped it all up, so you didn't lose anything. But
Yeah, and I'm sure the postal service is gonna think it's a backpack bomb or something.
or
Terrorist.
they would clearly see a set of headphones, like if they X-ray.
Maybe it's a bomb set shaped like a set of headphones
I mean, dude, people are getting creative nowadays.
in Minecraft.
in Minecraft. Yeah, but Carrie, and I'm gonna, like I said, if you want, just send it to warbirdbattlelabs@gmail.com, because I'm gonna throw some of it away, and I'd rather just spend like the
That'd be
12
hella
bucks to
cool
send it
if
over
it
to
was
you.
like, this ended up somewhere in like. Well, what's he saying when he's saying Mid-Atlantic?
Mid-Atlantic's gonna be like New Jersey,
Yeah. Okay, that's what he means. Yeah.
something like that. At least
I
that's
party with
what
a guy
I
from New
think.
Jersey the
Pennsylvania.
other day. That was fun.
So not the ocean. He's not in the ocean.
Well, I mean, the Mid-Atlantic is that the mailing address there sucks.
Just kidding.
The Mid-Atlantic.
No, I
region.
used to live in Connecticut.
Yeah.
I went to Jersey all the time.
Delaware.
Oh, Delaware.
went to Jersey.
It was terrible.
You weren't a big fan of Jersey, were you?
Well, my favorite Jersey memory is we were working in New York on some fundraiser or something. It's production stuff or whatever, and it was really late, and all the bars in New York closed at more like the 2:00 time, like here.
Uh-huh.
But all the bars in Jersey, or no, reverse. All the bars in Jersey close at 2:00, and the ones in New York stay open until 4. And so we were we were somewhere near a bridge, and so Jersey people, when they're drinking, partying, they come over to New York. They drive across the bridge,
Yeah.
so they can keep going to bars, right?
I bet
And
you
there's New
fucking-
Jersey bars that are just on the other side. So they're in New York technically, but that cater to New Jersey clientele
Oh,
because they're like
There's a
because
difference.
that's their bread and butter, And so
New Jersey people suck.
especially on the weekend, right? And so the closest bar to where we were, because we wanted to go decompress after whatever, after working for like 16 hours. The closest bar was one of these New Jersey catered bars in New York, right? And we walk in, and literally there's a line of people at a table, arm in arm, singing at the top of their lungs, along with Bon Jovi,
Ugh.
living on a prayer, right? And I'm like, are we in a fucking sitcom? Like this couldn't have been scripted better. It was so stereotypical, and I was like, do we really have to go here? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Actually, you know what? I bet you I'd have fun in that place, but I'm
It was
social.
just so cheeseball, man. It was crazy. It was awesome in a way, but luckily they didn't keep it up. So
Yeah. I'd never been to the East Coast. There's nothing over there that sparked my interest at all. Even remotely. I'm a West Coast guy. I don't, but nothing over there seems cool to me.
Whatever, you're not going anywhere on the West Coast too, either willingly that well.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's places like Reno I like.
It's because no one else is there. It's not that you like Reno, you like the fact that you can get what you want and no one else is there.
Yeah, that's true. Hate Portland. Hate it with a red
Oh,
hot
dear
fire.
God.
I mean, like I'm starting to prefer places with less people.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, where you can spread out.
I'm autistic. I've always kind of preferred it that way.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Alicia likes to go to Chicago and shit. I'm just like,
I used to do. I've done it though. I've done it, and it's like at the time it was great, and now it's not. you
yeah,
know?
Alicia's like, you should go to New York. I'm like, there is
You would
nothing.
not. This is too late. It's too late for you to.
It's
You're
it's
not.
just too late.
Yeah. There's. I'm sorry. After getting to know you and stuff, but there's it. That ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Like you enjoying that experience
No.
would not. There's a lot of heavy lifting
Yeah.
to get that to happen, and it's just not worth it.
Not worth it.
So our discussion earlier, by the way, you're right. I've looked it up. There are no film canonical spiders. They're all in all the stuff that's outside of the film universe.
Oh, in Star Wars
The
for
first live action one was introduced in a Mandalorian. So that's as close as you get to like Star Wars, apparently.
what season of The Mandalorian?
The first season. I
Okay,
think. It was,
okay.
Let's see. It was okay, yeah, it's debuted. It was it was the first season. I think it was called the Gintho.
Yeah, they
See.
got in those ice caverns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And the ice. Yeah. Yeah, when he had the weird frog that Baby Yoda kept eating the eggs. It's so bad that with Star Wars now you have to break shit down, not only on what it was on to realize if you should accept it or not, but what season of that it was on.
Well, yeah.
That season 3 of The Mandalorian was fucking awful. After they'd done such a good job with the end of season 2.
But there's apparently like 8 spider species canonical to Star Wars, all of which are outside of the film canon. So the closest we got was that mantis thing in the prequels.
Well, you got to figure if there's a mantis,
You know, it
there's
had
gotta
some
be a spider.
mandibles and some claws. It was more like a crab, really. Actually, it had seen more.
Oh,
aquatic
that's right.
almost.
That's what the other thing was. It was a
Yeah.
bull. It was like a bull rhinoceros.
Oh, like a rhino.
Yeah,
thing?
so there was a kitty, a mantis, and a rhinoceros.
right.
Yeah, because he throws the chain
Well,
around
one
the
was
horn.
like no. I thought wasn't one kind of lizardy, like a furry lizard.
That was the one
was
that
the
did
cat.
that was the cat one,
Obi-Wan
right?
broke.
The cat
but
one-
It kind of walked lizardy and had
Yeah,
it's like a hybrid of a cat and a lizard.
and a lizard. Yeah, with big old teeth.
You know, it's a
yeah,
space lizard or
Yeah.
a space cat. It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
that had just the
yeah.
claw control to just turn her shirt into a crop
Perfect,
top,
yeah.
just right. You can see my belly now.
No, my belly. I'm a woman now.
Oh God.
Now I'm a woman. Speaking of grooming,
You know,
Was Natalie Portman groomed?
hi Annie. You're just...
Oh yeah, yeah. Fuck.
I started grooming him when he was a slave child on Tatooine. Just doesn't sound good, does it?
it just reminds me of all those stupid memes now of Watto around the old folks home. Yo, Darth Vader used to be my slave.
You know, people say a lot of bad shit about George Lucas, but I'll tell you what, that man knows how to write women.
I would like to state I know you don't care, Jason, but he writes women 1,000% better than the creators of Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. So I'll give him that.
Well, the creators of Dragon Ball Z.
Do they
don't-
die because
they
they're
never met.
sad, Stan?
No, they just on average get married to the most abusive people imaginable.
Those dudes, though, have they met women?
Oh, I cannot get this. Lee, can you check this out for me and see if you can help me figure out how this is supposed to attach?
Yeah. Yeah, it's no wonder George Lucas's wife left him, and that's when Star Wars went bad. Because she was the one telling him no on a lot of shit. He wanted to make Han Solo like a fucking, like, green alien, like, slug person thing. And she's like, no. He's like, you're stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. It's why when you have control and power, you need people telling you your
I don't
ideas are
know.
stupid.
Wait,
Yeah, actually, yeah.
is it like this?
No, the front facing part is the
And
skull
for a
and
small
spider
fee, I'll
disc over
happily
here
tell
on the side.
anyone on the planet that they're
So I
fucking
built
stupid.
this as it wanted it.
It's
So
an
the
Can I
enthusiast.
see the
All right,
completed?
I can do that job.
Is there a complete?
Well, that's the thing.
instructions for
You
this, or
can't
is
just
it-
tell them that their ideas are stupid. Only
I sum it upside down. and then
Yeah,
its
we were
proper
talking about
facing
that
is flipped
earlier.
back over.
Can I just do
that's-
this really quick?
they
Yeah.
were still bad, though. They were still bad.
This is the part of the show where Stan needs help because his eyes aren't doing its job, or I built this wrong.
I mean, they're not in
somehow.
last place no more. That's what those movies got.
Yeah, that is exactly what the prequels got. They're not the
They're
worst
not in
ones
last
now.
place no more. So suddenly they're better
No.
by odds.
I was skeptical that this one was supposed to be flat, but this one,
And what's screwed
Yeah.
up is
because it seems like it should be like the
they
other
they
ones,
pretty
but-
much stuck the first movie.
Actually, the first one
But
wasn't
they
that bad.
put
No,
this together, right?
Like,
Not you.
there
I
was some
like-
hope.
I liked all the
Did you glue this
characters.
on
I
there?
was
I
like,
glued that
oh,
on there because that's
this was
how it
really
shows it
good.
going on.
You know, it was just A New Hope redone, but like they stuck it at least. Like you enjoyed the characters. Daisy Ridley's character was good. John Boyega's character was good. Kylo Ren was fucking amazing, and it was like,
If nothing else, I'll figure out a way
and
to
it was like,
attach
cool. I want to finish seeing what happens on their adventures. And then I saw what happened on their adventures and was like, I immediately never want to see what happened on their adventures again. My expectations were subverted. My expectations of a good movie. And I still think the biggest sin was, oh yeah, the Emperor came back off screen. Just in a title crawl.
I don't know.
The Emperor's
I
back.
think this one
What?
is messy.
Okay. We're not even gonna really.
Is-
Just the Emperor's back. God damn, that was
Somebody's
bad.
Interface with the body, kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah,
but that one doesn't.
some of that just so hard. It's just hard on me. I just wanted to scream.
Hmm.
It's like, why do you gotta be so effing stupid?
It's bad story. It's just bad writing. Like,
Let's see what Josh is doing.
Josh is about to start on the red wash portion of Washathon, where I start hitting these helmets and
Okay, so you red wash over just the helmet?
right now, I'm this guy. He's getting red wash just over this helmet and the grenade pack right here. There's a grenade
Okay.
pack.
Okay, so you're doing multiple washes on.
Oh yeah,
different-
multiple washes
okay.
and multiple colors. There's certain colors like you have all this brown. There's gonna be like 2 different washes, and that's how we're gonna have some variation in there.
Neat.
Yet still, because the end goal is to get
I mean, that's cool.
you can see like
It
that.
comes through in the, yeah. Yeah, it comes through in the finished products. of The
Mhm.
ones I've seen, yeah. It's very cool.
what's cool is it almost looks like an old school paint job.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Right. Right, but
I can tell people are doing it on purpose.
Well, it looks like it comes from an era before
Hey, can
washes
I
and
get
all
that back?
that, but it's not really. Your choice of colors was really good. It's like those really
I just
eye sticking out colors, but it's using like modern techniques on it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, that I went on the color choices on purpose.
Yeah.
These are the these primary colors, the
Okay,
reds and the yellows to
so
offset the browns and greens.
It does look
Yeah.
almost like. 'Cause this
It
is
looks like
upside down,
old school
right?
Games
Yep.
Workshop. shit.
So that peg is this one, which I put on because it shows it going flat. It
Hey,
looped
Josh?
around.
Yeah.
There you go. Kick your thing off to the side a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
Because it has
We're kind of
this
new at
piece
this
is
whole
why I
painting
know it.
on camera thing. So if you ever see us like painting
You need
off
me to
the
move my
camera,
hand because honestly,
just
I'm
yell at us.
It's just so hard to see.
It's just so hard. So hard.
I can't. I don't know if I can help you. Well, wait. You glue them on first, right? Okay, so it's actually glued on at this point in the diagram. Now, are they all supposed to be flat? You know what I'm saying by like, see how this one's all the way down and then
Mhm.
these four are up.
Yes.
It looks to me like there's flat. So let me see if it's on that one too. See this space here? See the end of that? See how it has a flat space at an
Yes.
angle? That looks like it's supposed to be touching the body. I think they're all supposed to be.
Because there's supposed to be 4 touch points according to the next page.
That
4
would be
points
these
of
4.
connection.
Yeah.
Because if
'Cause
you
I don't think it sits
if you flip to
flat.
the next page, the 4 touch points are 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Let me see that body again. It almost looks like there's these little. Oh, this is weird. If that's.
It looks like there's nooks, but there aren't. It's like supposed to be coddling
It
itself
looks
around
like there's a
Spike.
Nook, Dog of the North.
Oh, here. Hang on. Touch.
Touch it.
Touch. It wants to sit. I think you have to. Yeah, it's weird because they're not touching before this part.
No touching.
Like, see this one?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you set this down, kind of where you
Oh,
think it would
goddammit.
be. Look at this leg. It's like
I didn't
way
let that
far away
dry.
from the model, right?
Yeah.
You might need.
Well, then again, if you look at this one, it's completely flat sideways.
Well, hello there.
You might
Mad
need
Teabagger.
to get Josh or someone to check that out for you.
Right, what do I do?
You know,
Oh, Trevi talked about Harbor. What did he have to say, Chase? By the way, how good was Harry on the Shoutcast? Jesus, he was good.
yeah. We're spoiled now.
Yeah, Harry did a really good job commentating. Really hope other people see it and start asking Harry to come out and do shoutcasting. He really nailed it.
Well, a total of 220 some people between the 2 streams
Yeah, I saw that.
have watched it. So
Yeah.
a bunch of people saw it. Yeah, those
Well,
really
and more
shot up
importantly,
there.
some people who know, like, who are
Nice.
involved.
Those really shot up.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Usually that live tournament doesn't get, usually the recorded tournament doesn't get very much. We'd probably get more views and more traction on it if we ended up, breaking it up
We could do that.
and posting them a single, like,
You
videos.
mean editing, doing
Yeah.
an edited down version?
yeah, I think it would probably.
Or are you talking about cutting each game apart?
Cutting each game apart.
So it'd be like a total of
It-
5 videos instead of.
Yeah, instead of just 2 long streams. But
Was Trevi the answer to your question?
what? No, it auto-corrected him because he said treat from Tractical Tortoise. It's Trevi.
Oh.
Correct.
Yeah, but good news, Chase. I'm going to be able to make your tournament. So we don't have any issues there. Because when is it? Yours is middle of October.
The good news is he can go. The bad news is I'm gonna try to get him to take me.
Oh yeah, you'll be able to go. If not, Marty, I almost guarantee you'll go too.
Yeah. Well, there's people from here going.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
14, 15, perfect. Yeah, I'm good to go. Yeah, Alicia's not leaving until the end of October.
What is it? The 14th, 15th?
Yeah.
Oh, Tiffany's gonna be in Indonesia when that happens.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. She's gonna be in Indonesia. I mean, he told you. He just told you.
What?
He may or may not be watching. So, no. My wife's going on vacation to visit her sister, so I'm gonna be unmonitored for a bunch of days, which means my daughter's gonna narc me off if I do anything bad. That's what really is gonna happen.
Well, we don't have to talk about what you're doing.
But no,
We
man,
won't give that away.
I'm actually joking. I go to the tournament whether she's here or not.
I'm just. Why Indonesia?
Because her sister lives there.
Oh, why?
Yeah,
Because her
why-
sister is.
I
Her
agree.
her sisters and her my brother-in-law, they're American school teachers, right? So they go and they've lived
Oh, they're
years,
doing the
every
English
couple of
teaching
years they move to a
scam
different
thing
country
to
and
go on a permanent vacation. That's pretty.
Well, I
tight.
mean, that's
I
where they live.
I wanted to do that.
they're raising their kids in different countries
Yeah.
and they're moving around and they're
That's cool.
they're
It's
good
all gonna
folks.
work out fine until one of these countries they grab them and hold them for ransom. It's cool.
Well, they did like before Indonesia.
Come
I
on.
was questioning like should they take the job in
That's
Lebanon
not what I was. Yeah.
or Jakarta?
No.
And I'm like Jakarta. You want to
No,
go to
you-
Jakarta?
No.
Jakarta also could be sketchy, but
Oh, yeah.
comparatively speaking, Jakarta.
Compared to fucking Lebanon.
Fucking Lebanon? No,
Yeah.
you don't want to go. No, and no. Just
I mean,
no.
Lebanon's a. It used
No, there's
to be
good.
a-
There's good neighborhoods and there's places you're okay, but
well, it used. I mean, it used to be a fairly westernized society.
oh, it was. It was great until it wasn't.
Yeah, the Lebanese were a pretty Western people. I mean, a lot of people don't know that, but Iran used to be very westernized as well.
Did you know that
Oh, yeah, educated women and-
Corporal Klinger on MASH was Lebanese?
Yes.
Lee, nobody watching this stream knows what the fuck MASH was.
I know what MASH is.
I know,
so
me
I'm
and
gonna
you-
defend.
I know what mass is. I used to watch that on my black and white rabbit ear little tiny fist-sized TV.
Guys, we're old.
Apparently,
not
what he talked about was lists. I guess the ones from
Yeah.
the stream games.
Oh no, list from
No, so
oh,
like a lot of the major streamers will go over
I've seen it. Yeah.
the winning list.
Nice.
Yeah.
See.
Usually they'll go over like the top 3 or top 5. Top 5 usually, maybe sometimes top 10.
well, I get it. I mean, I'm more interested in the winning player because I mean.
Oh,
lists
you've seen
come-
every episode of MASH? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
So have I.
So you must be old too.
And the movie. And Trapper John M.D.
Do you remember God, what was it? I keep wanting to say Call of Duty. That Vietnam show that was on like network TV?
Tour of Duty.
Tour of Duty, there it is.
Oh God, I hated it as a kid because I was like, I wanted it to be so, and there's like nurses and shit. I'm like, I just wanted it to be platoon,
Wait,
but weekly.
Tour of Duty.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Wasn't.
They
I
tried to
thought the
do
Vietnam show with nurses was called China Beach.
China
That was
Beach
also
too,
China
yeah.
Beach.
Okay.
Yeah. China Beach, Jesus. God, we had some bad TV shows.
You waited a week to watch them, and
Speaking of bad TV shows, Frasier's going to come back, apparently.
What?
Yeah,
can't do anything original.
it's on Paramount Plus.
Hey, did you get a confirmation from Casey about playing tomorrow?
I didn't ask him. I thought you were going to ask him.
Well, I sent him a message, but he hasn't returned it yet.
Okay.
You might want to ask him too.
Yeah.
But Jacob says he's in.
Okay, Jacob's in? Okay.
When do we need him here?
Between 4
Just
and
got to let the
4:30.
wife know.
You gonna
So,
take
like,
him on? You
3
want me to?
o'clock? I need
mean-
to take his picture and shit, so
Oh, yes. 3 o'clock, 3:30, yeah.
I'm gonna say 3 o'clock. Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
Guard versus Tau, I guess, is what it'll be.
Or Guard versus either Chaos Knights or Death Guard, whichever one he wants to play.
Oh, he's playing. Oh, is he?
I owe him a league game
Is he
too.
playing other armies?
No. If Casey doesn't show, then I'll
Oh,
play it.
then it's okay. Okay.
Right.
All right, I'll tell him 3. Oh yeah, you guys got to. I want to see that guard versus guard game.
Yeah. No, because we have some really different ideas on how to run guard, so it'd be interesting to take each other on to see.
Who was on the stream last week?
I think it was Rick and I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was on there last week. So
Yeah, we're trying not to keep. We're trying to. Yeah, trying to
and the
make
guys
that
who don't get to be on as often,
Have a
right.
rotating
give them a
cast.
shot first.
Yeah, that's sort of what we want to do. And rotating armies. I mean, I guess I could play orcs, but
You should play my army, even with the cavalry.
it's far less boring with the cavalry.
'Cause I find the cavalry are fairly entertaining to play. I'm moving around, doing things.
I wonder if Chase is going to come down as soon as the Space Marine book comes out. He seems to like to come down to get his ass beat with every brand new book.
Those Rough Riders, Josh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the one I'm right in my hand on the 40 mils,
So
those
he's,
are
he's saying that's the wrong base size.
No.
no, the 40 mils. That's Death Corps
Death
Creed.
Corps Creed.
Oh, it's Death
The
Corps.
Death
So
Riders.
he's got two different things going
He's
on in
got
there.
de-
Chase.
yeah, he's got Rough Riders and
Yeah, he's
the,
got Rough
Death
Riders and
Corps.
Death Corps.
Yeah, you'll see they have different
Yeah.
yeah,
bases
see?
to form. Yeah.
There you go.
But I'm pretty much extensively using the same models, except for the Death Corps get an all black contrary color, whereas the Attilas get more reds and yellows.
Oh. No, we've not told everybody. Kebby had to play Chase again at the tournament, and it ended in a 91-91 tie.
Who had to play him?
Chase and Colby.
Oh God, 91-91 tie.
91-91 tie.
I mean, Chase, I don't think you get high.
So that means that Colby has never beaten Chase. And it might not be physically possible for Colby to beat Chase. Ever. I think Chase is just a little too cerebral a player for Kebby. Although I did have to have a 15-minute argument with Chase on. So, Colby gets hit with 3 wounds, right? They're all D3 damage. Or they're D6 damage. 3 wound models. Chase rolls the first one. Kebby goes, next one kills a guy. Chase then rolls another dice, and it's a 2. So Kebby goes, okay, so guy's down to 1. And then Chase thinks he can just roll another dice and go, no, I wanted that one. Yeah.
No.
No. As soon as Colby says next one kills a guy, that dice doesn't exist.
If someone uses a lot of D6 damage weapons, you take your good and you take your bad.
Yeah.
You
As
take
soon
your
as your
ones.
opponent says next one kills a guy, that means
Well, yeah, because that means it doesn't matter if you roll a 1 or 6. It's
Yeah.
just there's one of your shots is gone,
it means that one of your shots is gone.
and each die you roll is a shot.
Oh shit! Yeah, I walked up during that discussion. It was
Ugh.
like heated tension. Just over this weird.
Well, I'm sure something
Oh,
needed to
it's not
die.
It
even
doesn't matter
weird.
that he rolled it. It doesn't matter if he didn't. You know, it's
Yeah.
like Kevin not understanding was just a.
Kevin not understanding the stupidity that was coming out of Chase's mouth is what it was.
Well, right, just what dwelling on it, like it was
Yeah.
just a dumb thing. Like, who cares? But it is funny. It gets tense. Chase
Yep.
likes to stir the pot. I
Oh
think.
yeah, and Chase likes to stir the pot. He had Kebby pretty riled again. I mean, he did make Kebby quit ninth, so
Now, on Chase's defense, it's someone who can't help myself. It's someone who give me that much power over them. I'll just take it because you give it to me. So I mean, that's sort of on your opponent too. You know.
Yeah.
You can shut Chase down pretty quick. It's not that difficult.
Damn.
Well, I'm not being mean, but well, okay, maybe a little bit.
I'm just glad I was standing there when Chase did it,
Yeah.
so I didn't have to deal with a he said she said fucking.
Right. Because you saw it.
Yeah.
You saw the context.
Because
You
I saw the
everything.
context and was like, Chase, you're a fucking idiot.
It's con. Yeah, we know. You were. I understand what you're saying.
At one point, Colby goes, I challenge you to just go in that room and find one fucking person that agrees with you.
God.
Okay, Chase, did you ever find yourself in a situation again for $20? I will agree with you.
Shit, I'll do it for 10.
Oh man,
I'd
hold on a
ask-
We're in a
second.
bidding war now.
Whoa, 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 whoa! We got to unionize.
I might do it.
Uh.
I might do it for free just to watch Kevin's brain melt.
Uh-oh, he's laying it out.
Yeah, because Kevin said next one kills a guy, so that means you don't get to roll 3 dice, Chase. You only get to roll 2 dice.
Yeah, because one's already been rolled.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what it rolls.
What were these saves or no?
No damage. Damage.
Yeah, because you had 1 wound left on a D6 attack. Doesn't matter what you roll. The next one
Yeah.
kills that. Then we move on to the next one.
Yeah.
I mean, you can roll it if you want, but it doesn't matter. You're just wasting time and energy.
Right.
But if I would have rolled this, like it would have, could have, should have.
Yeah.
I don't think it's not actually like that. I hate to say it. You're kind of simplifying statistics a wee bit, but you know.
So that's a 95% sure from Jacob.
Cool.
Let me know when it's a hundy. But that'll be cool.
Yeah, that'll be really cool.
He's aggressive. He's an aggressive guard player. He gets out there.
Yeah, actually, I want to see how he's running it.
Yeah, but you saw what happened as soon as he played Lucas.
I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but I mean, he gave it a good go.
Oh no, he gave it a good go.
And
Yeah.
he didn't. Yeah.
Back
I mean,
down. He didn't
Yeah,
immediately
he didn't
quit.
back down. He was just
Yeah.
really getting out there.
Yeah,
It was great.
he brings this stuff up.
Yeah, and it almost their RNG did made a little bit of a difference with some of his moves.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were some good nail biter dice rolls with that one. That was a good game. Yeah, if you get a chance, watch it back on the
Oh, that was
replay.
streamed?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
he was
on
on the
YouTube.
stream table.
It was
he
on
was,
the stream table.
He was
yeah.
3-0.
Yeah, he was. This was the first game of day 2, I believe.
First game of day 2. Yeah.
because he was undefeated.
Yeah.
Day
Chase,
1.
you ended up going. Did you end up 1 win or 2 wins? Yesterday or this weekend? I don't remember if Chase was 2-2-1 or 1-3-1. But if it was 2-2-1, Chase is starting to play better. I think you coming up here and learning is helping you a lot.
Turns out when you surround yourself by good players,
Who
and
we
get
can
your
learn
ass
from.
beat bad enough, you learn.
Well, that's the thing. I don't. When it's a learn,
Actually, it's doing reps and doing reps outside
Yeah.
of your normal group.
1, 1, and 3. Yeah, but you were right there in almost every game, except for the game against Kim.
All right, I'm asking Casey when he can be here.
Oh, cool.
He got back to me.
I'm assuming 4:30 tomorrow.
Yeah, he's working, right? So he comes a little later.
You can beat Chaos Knights with guard.
You can. Just gotta be lucky. Not lucky, but
Not lucky, but you have to, especially like the guard list without any, or the knight list without any, Chaos Knight list without any trash. You're actually in a pretty decent position because you have some trash units you can use to put him in a shit position where he has to spend knights doing actions or knights holding an objective and putting a knight out at risk as opposed to you coming out first. Oh yeah, they have an insane amount of anti-tank.
He had a big good turn where he took out a ton of like 3 knights or
Yeah,
something.
Right, but that's the whole thing with guard. Yes, they can
Yeah.
affect knights,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
problem is 3.
They weren't the
turns,
right
choose
ones,
that
I don't
is, that's
think,
not
or
enough.
something. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's your. If
We
you're
can't
trading
trade.
if you're trading a knight for a tank, you're losing.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't trade.
well, that's the thing. At that time, he
like that.
wasn't.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, and then he was.
Right, he wasn't yet, but Lucas was setting up to a
Yeah,
position where
Totally. He
Yeah.
he hadn't met Lucas yet. I'll put it that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Just going at it. At this point, because I'm doing the main wash color, a real strong wash over the brown body, and honestly, it's pretty much just slop it out, get it on there.
Oh, yay! Only 5 more of these to go.
Did you do the other big building?
What's that? Other big buildings done. I just have 5 of these.
Those are the hard ones. Did you do the edge on the other one? On the ones you already did?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the first ones that I took out there.
Oh no, I haven't done the edge on those yet.
Okay. Last 3 comments from Chase. While you were gone, he was talking about his losses. Or
Oh yeah, big knights are. They're. I mean, they're good in Imperial Knights, but Imperial Knights really got hit hard.
I'm gonna get up and walk around for a minute. Oh, the base of my spine. Base of spine.
Yeah, I do that too. Like I sit still too long, I get moved around.
Took my glasses off.
Oh yeah, Lee. I apparently attached a part wrong.
Did you?
Yes.
There is no wrong in modeling.
No, there is.
Yeah,
well, yeah. One of you guys need to look at this for him, or
Well, I figured out what the
Probably
problem is
Josh.
now, I
I
just
don't
need
know.
help gluing it.
I will after
yeah,
the stream.
because
but-
there's the connection points aren't touching like they're supposed to.
No, I fixed the problem.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
okay.
it can touch now. I just
Okay.
had to take one of the pieces off to make
Oh,
it loose.
okay.
Yeah, we'll probably be done here in a little bit as soon as Josh is at a stopping point.
I pretty much am because I'm just washing like crazy. It's just,
Well,
Right.
finish your washes.
oh no,
Did,
there is no.
Oh,
I got another hour and a half
Let
of
me
just
check here.
brown.
we are at 2 hours, and normally we want to go 3 hours with this stream. It's just there's a lot of shit
Sometime
going
between there, yeah. Like
Yeah.
usually, I like to be able to just do it to a natural, which is usually over 2.
on. Right. But oh, I need to check.
I'm doing it right now.
I need to check slideshow.
That's what I'm checking. There is none.
There is no slideshow. Okay, well, no slideshow today.
No slideshow.
No slideshow. Now I would have like I'd like to go 3 hours, but I got some shoulder shit going on.
It's all this weather, man. It's messing with
Yeah, and
me
you're
too.
doing the detail work and stuff. Like it's just a
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
like this weather too is messing
It's
with me.
cool
Yeah.
sometimes.
My knees and feet hurt.
Dude,
It's all the
actually,
fat
so
pressure
We
changes and
put
stuff.
in the hours normally. Like no one can really complain.
yeah,
know?
what's shocking is like my legs and stuff. Like my right knee fucking hurts. It's always gonna hurt whenever the weather changes. But like on this new
Yeah, but
diet,
he
dude,
left already.
it's all pretty bearable. Right now, it's just stress about the buildings going on and
Buildinis.
shoulder. Well, it's not really even the shoulder. It's right in here. You got some highlighting done on your tanks. Your army's looking pretty good, Chase. Needs to get more uniform, and you need a display board.
You see the big difference between just that wash.
Oh yeah. Washing makes
It's talent in a jar.
yeah. It hides a multitude of sins.
Oh no, because I'm using it to cover. I mean, look at this. I mean, there's a whole bunch of it, but once you wash it,
Yeah.
it's like it looks all right and correct.
Yep. Yeah, airbrush the panels all up for nice and clean.
I should learn do more airbrushing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing we're gonna do is we are going to have a permanent airbrush station set up. A place where we can spray inside and airbrush inside.
Yeah, temp control priming during the winter.
Well,
It's
Ryan,
kind of
we're gonna
essential
have
for us.
we're gonna have exhaust too.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing with like, yeah. So, it's gonna be good.
Do you think we can get away with shower curtain type setup, Lee? Or do we need to go
For a
even-
spray booth?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, for a big, I would say we can make a plastic wall with like
Yeah.
an
That's
airlock, like you just hang
yeah.
a sheet over the inside and the outside.
Okay.
You have the slit in it or the opening in it or
Yeah.
whatever, and then
Yeah. I pretty much only use my airbrush. So,
I mean,
my-
it doesn't need to be that crazy for the airbrushing.
no, like my old airbrush went the
The
that one-
airbrushing is that little unit.
Yeah.
Because you're down doing detail.
You can even have just a section of tubing coming down sucking.
Right. That's all it's going to
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
really for that.
Yeah.
But we will need a way to do
to do spray
rattle
painting,
canning.
rattle
Yeah.
canning in
Which we'll do.
indoors.
We'll get it.
Finished, but now they got the colors on it.
Yeah, switch over to this cam, Lee. Josh is.
Whether my conversion is too much or let's get it work.
Oh no, it's not too much, dude. So there's Josh's Vindicare assassin.
It's not finished yet. We're working.
Damn.
This is squat Vindicare assassin. I love it.
That's crazy.
Fucking love it.
Look at that sniper rifle.
Yeah. They get that stuff.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Sniper rifle.
Boom. The entire body slides back 3 feet. He's all right.
Yeah,
He has a headlight.
Does he really?
Yes, because this is from the 1989 Squat Pirate release,
yeah.
where this actual model comes from, the base model. So, for those you know,
There's
he
his
was molded
peg leg.
probably 1988.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's why that's a special army.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah. By the way, Josh,
Mhm.
when I was so I found a bunch of metal minis that I had when I was cleaning out my desk over at my station, and I gave them all to Josh. What I didn't give Josh, and Josh will never fucking get, even though he wants them like a motherfucker, is I have like 20 fucking first edition metal, like before there was even like an actual
Oh, the orcs?
the orcs.
Yeah, I've covetously looked at them because you
Yeah.
get, like I have the pre-release squats, right?
Mhm.
Like the pirate set, then you parts of that. So I know what those orcs are from, and I look at them like I've endlessly looked at them.
Yeah.
You know, I considered shoplifting. It's
I
cost
need to
my money.
get I need to go find, maybe I'll go on eBay or something and find
Oh, good luck.
I think about 5, because it might only be like 3, because I think I have like 7 or 8, and I just need like 3 more, so that way I can do a 10-man unit of them. Yeah.
Have them be
So-
their own whole and paint them in like the old GW style of painting and shit like that. Like
That's the other
Citadel.
That's the other problem, is I can't do that.
No, don't paint them your modern style.
I
but still
can't.
keep
I
'em.
have to do them my style.
Oh, come on.
It's easier for me to do old school style because guess what? I started it.
Yeah, right.
Old school style.
All
is
right,
my
so
style.
if you guys are be back tomorrow
Yeah, tomorrow
for
is Warhammer
it is
Wednesday.
Casey versus Jacob.
Yeah, and if
Tau versus Guard.
yeah, it'll be Tau versus Guard. I'll do the commentary.
Confirmed.
Yeah, I'll sit here and do commentary, and then
And a commentator.
and then Thursday will be the
The lads will be
Battle
back.
Lads stream. Me and Terry and Lee. Yeah, we'll be doing. We'll go over the Unity stuff. There's some other stuff that I forget already, but yeah,
But you'll find out then.
yeah.
You'll
Unity.
all find out.
We'll
then.
go over the Unity
It's all part of the
backtrack. They Unity ran with
So they
a tail.
did do a backtrack?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll say.
Yeah,
we'll
I'll
talk
save
about
it.
then.
I'll
'cause
save
that-
it. You're
that's
gonna
a
think it's
rabbit hole.
hilariously. But yeah,
That's-
see you guys later. Say bye, Stan.
Yep, have a good
Yeah,
one.
thanks,
for stopping
Stanley
in.
Retro for stopping by.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah, it was definitely nice having you.
working on his
my
spider.
company.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, I mean it's painting. It's boring. So
It's boring.
bullshit conversations is the best.
which is what we do. We're
Yeah,
just
and
doing
thanks
it.
everybody in chat. Like
Yeah.
you guys being in chat makes the time go by so much better. So
I
yeah,
thought it
Well,
only
breaks
been
up
half an
for me
hour.
'cause I don't even know what's going on if somebody's not chatting or they don't have a question.
yeah. Anyway, we'll see you guys. Some of you tomorrow and some of you on Thursday.
Yeah.
So,
Come back tomorrow for Warhammer Wednesday. We'll see you then.
later, guys.